climate change. What did you expect?
I don't know. I guess I didn't realize that things could get so dangerous so fast.
Yeah, I always hear the climate change is bad, but now it feels real. Well, why not, instead of talking about how doomed we are, we actually did something to fix it?
Man, we gotta get started.
Yeah, but how? Here's something.
Hello, my name is Karen Dante, and I'm a Climate Change Fellow with the USDA Forest Service. I want to welcome each and every one of you across the country to this webcast of Climate Change Live. The Climate Change Live distance learning program is brought to you by 25 partners to provide you with information about climate change, what it is, and what we're seeing now. We'll discuss what the potential impacts might be, what the potential solutions are, and what you can do to help. In our first webcast last week, we presented an incredible overview of climate science. If you didn't see that webcast, it's available on the website at ClimateChangeLIVE.org, so check it out there later. Today, you're going to be joining in with us on a climate change conversation. We've gathered students and climate experts to talk about climate change and what we can do to help. We're going to learn more about climate change and hear from students who've been involved in climate change and learn about what they've been doing to be part of the climate solution. The title of this program is Join the Conversation, so we're looking forward to getting lots of questions and comments from students in our studio and from the webcast audience. We're joined today by Dr. Katharine Hayhoe, who is a rock star in climate science and in communicating about climate change. She's an atmospheric scientist and director of the Climate Science Center at Texas Tech University. Thanks so much for being with us today. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and why you think it's so important for everyone to learn about climate change?
Thanks for having me here today. We're all familiar with how medical doctors collect data and run tests and build models to understand the human body. In the same way, we climate scientists collect data and run tests and build models to understand the health of our planet. Specifically these days, we care a lot about climate change and about how that's affecting us today in the places where we live.
Well, it's wonderful to have you with us, Dr. Hayhoe. Thanks for helping us understand about climate change and what we can do to help. And I'm joined again by our student host, Robert.
Hi, everyone. I'm a student at Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology in Fairfax County, Virginia, and I'm president of the TJ Environmental Impact Club. You may remember one of our other hosts from our first webcast. Sai Maramangalam is a presenter for the Alliance for Climate Education, otherwise known as ACE. Sai has been teaching students about climate change and working with students throughout the Washington, D.C. area on projects to address climate change.
Hi everyone, I am so excited to be here to join this conversation on climate change. And I'm very happy to be here with my good friend and climate all-star, Ms. Troy Newman.
Hi, I'm a student at Gwynn Park High School in Prince George's County, Maryland, and I'm the president of our Ecology Club. Climate change is one of the most important issues of our time, and is going to have far-reaching impacts into the future, into our future.
So we're going to be learning more about climate change and what students are doing to be a part of the climate solution. You might be surprised how much of a difference we can make.
You can send in questions or comments by email, Twitter, or Facebook. You can do that by going to our website at ClimateChangeLIVE.org and clicking on the Facebook or Twitter buttons, or send an email right from the page and directly to fieldtrips@pwnet.org. We want to know whether you've seen any climate change impacts in your area. Join in the conversation that you see on the screen, and we'll be sharing some of your posts on this webcast.
We have some climate scientists who will be answering your climate change questions on Twitter and Facebook. Here's your chance to join in on the climate conversation and have your questions answered by climate experts.
To get us started, I'd like to take a question from one of the students in our studio audience today. Sai?
Yeah, we have a question from Ashley Nguyen in Chantilly High School. Ashley?
Hi, my question is, how do we know the Earth is warming?
One of the main ways we track climate change is through temperature, measured by thermometers. But we don't just have to depend on thermometers and satellite instruments and other scientific observations to know that our climate is changing. A lot of the information is right there in our own backyards. We can look at plants and trees, bugs, sea level, oceans, rivers, mountain glaciers. All of these things are telling us that the Earth is warming. There's more than 26,500 different indicators of a warming planet all around us.